Yo, yo. Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Can you hear me now? I hope y'all can hear me now. I didn't realize I didn't have myself added here. I didn't realize I have myself added here. Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show we got going on here today. I'm just calling the game. We only got like two more games remaining of football left, so I was having fun calling the games before, so I'm back here with you today. And the Broncos are looking real good right now. That was a heck of a throw. That was. He bombed it all the way down there. And their defense is just Drake May's got nothing for it. All right, here we go. So we got Jarrett Stidham in the under center. First and 10. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left. Drops back, hands it to number 12, who gets a nice path right up the middle, almost for the first down, and keeps going. Almost for the first down. Nice pathway through there. They opened up for him. That last drive was really good. That he dropped that he threw that nickel into that cup like it was nothing. And the head coach over there, you know, being a Hall of Fame head coach. Stidham, shotgun formation, drops back, fakes it to the running back, runs over to the right, throws it to number 13, who gets the first down. And he looks like at first he looked like he was like limping at first, but I guess he's okay. He's got his Guardian helmet on today. That he did. That he did. First and 10. Stidham in the shotgun. Motion man 17. Running back moves over to his left. Motion man, another motion man, number 81, a tight end. Ball is snapped. He fakes it, and then he runs right out the middle. This offense is crazy today. What is that? A second and two? He could have got the first down, but you know what? If he's gonna slide and everything's gonna be okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take a second and two. If it's gonna keep you safe, all right, I'll take it. Jarrett Stidham and under center drops back, hands it to the running back, who gets right to the first down and then gets pushed back. I believe they're going to give it to him. He stood on the line. Yeah. First and 10. Yeah, that last drive by the Patriots was just they couldn't get anything going with this Broncos defense. And this is when we go to commercial, I have some things I want to. Mike Vrabel not looking happy right now, but staying focused. Try to calm this offense on the Broncos. Motion man number 19 drops back. Oh, what was that? He hands it to the running back, and then number 31 on the defense ran in there like a hyena to bring up a second and 9. I guess that was a blitz. Uh-oh. We got a Patriot down, number 14. Yeah, so I did watch, college football last year or the past 2 seasons, but I don't I think I remember Jarrett Stidham playing there, but it John always has been there this whole time since Manning was there, and he's had a lot to do with them rebuilding this team after having one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time play there and win a Super Bowl and go to another one. And but was it so I know that the Dolphins passed up Drew Brees when he was before he was selected by the Saints, but was it that head coach that selected him? I can't remember. Sean Payton. Sean, what's his last name? The head coach. I think it's Sean Payton, right? Head coach of the Broncos. Oh, yeah. I wasn't. Yeah, Sean Payton. Okay. Yes. Now I remember. Yeah, but regardless. Uh. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nomi. I appreciate that. Thank you, y'all. I appreciate. That was a long time ago. I wasn't paying attention to football as much at that time, but I was by the time the Saints won a Super Bowl. Um, and these two quarterbacks, Bo Nix and Jarrett Stidham, they resemble. I think they resemble kind of a Drew Brees, QB, and I think Elway kind of resembled that too. All right, so Jarrett Stidham in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He hands it to the running back, number 12, who almost gets to the line of scrimmage before he stopped. So this drive is looking similar to the Patriots' last drive. Can't really get much going on the running game. Maybe they'll try a play action here. But ball is snapped. Jarrett drops back, throws it to and it's dropped. Looks like it hit the guy in the knees. Bring up a 4th and 9. They're probably going to punt the ball. Number 14. So big defensive stop by the Patriots this drive. I mean, he could. I don't. Yeah, you got it. I don't like to say whose job is what, but from what I've heard from other players, is if it touches your hands, you got to catch it. So, but at least I don't know who I'm rooting for today. I like John Elway, so I guess I'm kind of rooting for the Broncos for this game. I really like John Elway, but I like that the Patriots have done a total rebuild, and the Broncos have done a total rebuild since both having Hall of Fame quarterbacks. And it was just only 10 years ago that these two teams were playing against each other this same fashion. Either in the second round or the AFC Championship. And here it is again, 10 years later. Total rebuilds. But that's and that says a lot about the ownership and the ownership caring that they put people in place that are going to actually do good for the team and make the right decisions. But I've always been, I've always liked seeing John Elway's success as, in management. Drake May hands it off to the running back, who goes about 4 yards past the line of scrimmage to bring up the second down, 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Drake May and the Patriots trying to get some points on the board. Drake May commanded his team in the huddle offense right now. Drake May under center, running back behind him. Drops back, fakes it to the running back, runs over to the right, has to dodge. Oh, and he's sacked. Damn. For a loss of like 12 right there. To bring up a third down, 3rd and 15. Yeah, this Broncos defense is just, and that it was almost a horse collar. Oh, man, come on, 51. What are you doing? Come on, 51. Don't even put your hands that close to his helmet. It's okay pulling on his jersey, but don't put your hands that close to his face. Drake May tries to throw it to number 38, who drops it. So bring up a 4th and 15, and the Patriots are back off the field. They're going to wear down their freaking defense, especially. See, the Broncos, they should keep running the ball and having time of possession to keep this lead every time they get the ball back, because that's just going to wear down their defense. Ball is up. Broncos catches it around the 42-yard line and is sacked immediately by number 11 on the Patriots. Bring up a 1st and 10. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Yeah, I don't know. They're not doing much. I know that. But hey, it's just I believe it's the Broncos defense, honestly. Honestly, I believe it's the Broncos defense is just so good right now. Let's see. So the Broncos. Okay, so I was looking for their record this season. Give me 1 second here. For how like their win. Let's see. So because they had a bye, they had a 1st round bye, so they only played last weekend. No, hold on a second. Okay, and we're back. Broncos. Stidham under center. Josh back, hands it to the running back, who goes right up the middle for a gain of about 5. So so last weekend they beat the Bills in overtime. That was a crazy game. Second and 7. Ball is snapped. Stidham throws it to number 1, who almost gets the first down before he's pushed out to bring up a 3rd and 1. Oh, no, we did get the first down. 1st and 10, and that's the end of the first quarter. So just like the last, almost every game so far this playoff, just a lot of defense in the first quarter, probably second quarter. We might see a big explosion at the end of the game, like the rest of the playoffs this season. And that's fine. But it's not coincidence that these two teams are playing to be in the Super Bowl again. It's all about ownership and who they let be in charge. And John Elway's been killing it for a long time. And Sean Payton is a good head coach. And then that, and they had a real total rebuild, especially when they went, like 2 in 14 or 2 in 15 or something, or 3 in 14. And they gave all that money to Russell Wilson, and people are blaming Russell Wilson, this and that, and this and that. You could blame him for his failures on the field, but you can't blame him for all the money they gave him. They gave him all that money. Before he even played a snap, they extended his contract. So, that's a complete total rebuild. And oh, he's not there anymore? I didn't realize that. Well, I didn't realize that. So that was 2 seasons ago was his last season. So this is 2 seasons without Elway. Okay. Interesting. But it doesn't matter. They're still doing well. I mean, he was there for a long time. That's fine. He's a Super Bowl winning head coach. Let him do his thing. And I'm glad that they stuck with him and gave him a chance after the Russell Wilson debacle. And that other head coach that was there, that was Aaron Rodgers' friend. All right, so Broncos under center, Stidham under center, drops back, fakes it to the running back, and then throws it to the running back who can barely get to the line of scrimmage. He gets 1 yard before he's tackled. So defense holding strong too. Like Mikey K be talking in the group chat, and I just do the same thing to him. I just do all clown emojis for a reaction to like almost everything he says. Because he's still I should be doing the crying. They need a crying clown emoji because the Bills lost. That's what we need. That's what we need now. We're crying clown emojis, not just clown emojis. 3rd and 3. Broncos having a lot of trouble. Besides that one drive, they've had almost no offense. They've had a little bit, but almost none at the same time. 74 yards since they scored a touchdown. So Broncos in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Throws it to number 17, who gets the first down. Maybe he just likes to skip after he makes catches. It always looks like he's limping. Is that the same player that did that last time? So spreading out the defense, trying to throw the ball. Tua was good at this. This is one of the things Tua was actually good at, was throwing to get first downs, but all the way to the right or to the left. 1st and 10, Stidham under shotgun formation. He hands it to the running back. Looks like, damn. I think they did a good job right there, because I think they fooled the defense to really think that he was going to throw it. And it almost looked like they messed up too. And then the running back was able to get right through there. Look at that lane. That was crazy. Second and 1, Jarrett Stidham under center. Drops back, hands to the running back, who goes right up the center to get the first down, plus about 4. Number 46, is that their running back? First and 10, 11 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. Jarrett Stidham commanding his offense, changing up the play because he's reading the defense. Motion man, I think that was number 14, drops back, hands it to the running back, who goes right up the middle for a gain of about 3 to bring up a second down, 2nd and 8. Jarrett Stidham in the shotgun, running back to his left, drops back, ball is snapped. On his second or third read, he has to run over to the left. He has to run to the line of scrimmage, and he gains about 1 to bring up a third down. So on the play action, he just couldn't find anything. So the only real luck they've had, besides that one drive where he threw for that big completion and then had the touchdown, running the ball is the only offense that they've had since. That's the only time they've made any gains. Even that first down that he threw, it was only a gain of like 2. 3rd and 6, Jarrett Stidham in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He drops back, runs over to the right. He's trying to escape. The freaking Patriots are chasing him. He almost gets the first down. He had to run and jump. Oh, bring up a 4th down. What is that? 4th and 2? This Patriots defense has really picked up ever since they scored that touchdown. Oh, 4th and 1. He's all smiles because they're still winning. Sean Payton hungry to go to another Super Bowl. He's only been to 1. And he's been close to going another time with the Saints and with Drew Brees. They almost went. I don't remember if they made it. Did he make it to the NFC Championship game again with the Saints? I want to say yes, because there was controversial calls and stuff. But he was there. He was close. I don't remember if he made it to an NFC Championship, but I know that he was still in the playoffs a lot with Drew Brees. They were in the playoffs a lot, and they were always a force. So I think he's only ever been to the NFC Championship one other time So this is his first AFC championship, but he's only ever been to the Super Bowl one other time. So he's hungry. Mike Vrabel hungry for his first as a coach. Jarrett Stidham under center. Motion man number 17 drops back in big blitz. Oh my gosh, is that an interception? A big time blitz forces him to throw the ball nervously and for a huge turnover. I mean, honestly, it was kind of the same thing as them just turning it over on downs because that's where the down was. So that's, yeah, it's a turnover, but it's not like they were in the end zone, in the red zone turnover or something like that. It's like a turnover that they were about to have a turnover on downs. Yeah, if that was an option, I probably would have too. Who I didn't see kickoff. To see who gets the ball in the second half. Or is it the Broncos because it's home field? I don't remember. So this movie, I want to see it. Is it the Odyssey? I remember the original. I liked it. I'm not too much of a fan of that actor John Barenthal or whoever the hell, however you say his name. But what's funny about this movie is just everyone trolling the helmets of those whatever, or those the Trojans or whoever those warriors are on the boat. But they're masks. Everyone's trolling the mask. The helmets that they have on, or whatever they're called. Their helms. But Christopher Nolan is a dope director, so that movie's going to be good. Drake May, shotgun formation. He's standing on the 10-yard line. Drops back, ball is snapped. He's got a lot of pressure. He's got a half a sack, and then number 94 actually sacks him on the 10-yard line for a loss of 5 or 10 to bring up a second down. So like that, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like that turnover they got, it was like, well, okay, if we're going to turn the ball over, it's like this is the best spot to do it at. Drake May commanded his team. Shotgun formation, drops back. He's almost in the end zone. Throws it all the way for a miss by number 3. And that just wasn't coordinated well at all. I don't know what the reason was. Just overthrown, or maybe he wasn't there. It was overthrown. If it wasn't overthrown, that would have been the biggest play they've had of the whole game if it wasn't overthrown. So Drake Maye looking shooken up, unable to have any real completions this game. 8 minutes, 36 seconds left here on the NFL Plus app. Drake Maye, shotgun formation, ball is snapped. On his second read, he throws it to number 13 for a gain of about 20 and to get the first down. Bring up 1st and 10. You figured with all that field, you should be able to throw it far, but there's so much field now. Oh, and that was almost, number 13 held on to that. He bobbed it a little bit. Wow. See, this is what I mean. So number 13, this is what I was talking about before. When if it touches your hands, you're required to catch it. That's what I'm talking about. Number 13. That is an example. That's what I want to say. It was either Deion Sanders or Jerry Rice or someone who said that if the ball touches your hands, you should catch it. And number 13 is a perfect example of what I'm saying when I say that. Because that is, and it's not always going to be that, like that. But for the most part, if it touches your hands, you should catch it. Drake Maye in a shotgun formation. He's got a running back to his left and his right. He drops back. Running backs go up. And he throws it to number 8, Stefon Diggs, for a gain of about 4. So Stefon Diggs is about 12 yards this whole game. Bring up a 3rd and 3, and the Patriots offense in the huddle right now trying to figure out something. They can't find offense. Oh, Drake Maye in shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He runs up to this line of scrimmage before he's tackled to bring up the 4th down. I mean, they cannot move past the line of scrimmage. Almost every drive they've had, the line of scrimmage is as far as they ever go. They get a couple first downs, but every time it ends for them, every time they get to a 4th down, it's like 4th and 3 they're going for. It's always at the line of scrimmage. Like it's a 4th and it's like, I thought they were going to go for it. They were punting. Sorry. Number 19 on the Broncos catches it around the 20-yard line to bring up a 1st and 10. We got 5 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. And similar to the rest of the playoffs, we got a lot of defense. And I think we even had a shutout. I want to say we did have a shutout, a couple shutouts, first half shutouts, if the Patriots don't score. I think we've had some of those this playoff. But that Denver defense is just mighty. They just have no answer for it. Same with the Patriots defense. Like that one drive is still the Broncos' best drive by far this whole game. Regardless if they scored or not, they haven't had any other drives where they've looked, really good. Yeah, we're going to see, I think like this, I think like adjustments have shown, I think the way these games have been, super low scoring and then a lot of offense at the end. It feels like the teams are making the adjustments they need to bring in more offense. You know, they're showing this. You're showing all these old vehicles right there. You know, they had electric cars back then too. A lot of those cars, those little cars like that, were electric, and they stopped making them because they thought they were too fancy and should only be. They only thought women would drive them, and so they stopped making them. We could have had electric cars since 100 years ago. Can you imagine where they'd be at nowadays? And I'm not sitting here advocating for electric cars. I'm just saying we didn't need to take 100 years to make that take off. 2nd and 5. Shotgun formation, Jarrett Stidham, running back, moving to his left and his right, and then back. He drops back, and he goes to throw to number 14, who misses it. That ball went flying past him. Like he was like, "What the heck was that? Were you throwing some? Like, were you trying to throw? Like that thing went past him like a wrong turn." Yeah, but what happened was when they were making them, they only made them like were only. It was like they made them like it was like a big purse. It wasn't like a functional cart. They made it all. They made it so that men didn't want to drive them. That was the problem. It's stupid. Like is like they made it so that men didn't want to drive them is the issue instead of just making them regular. Because my uncle was showing me home videos of my mom and stuff when she was a baby with my grandpa and my grandma, and they were on like this big golf cart thing, and I'm like, what is that? I was like, why is it so quiet and smooth riding? He was like, oh, because it was electric. I was like, like it was the most simple looking thing, and it was hauling ass and going all over the place in the video. He's like, it's electric. I was like, 2nd and 5. No, no, don't believe anything he says. I talked to him on the phone. He buys reclaimed lumber, okay? And he felt and I made him feel good about it. Besides saving money, I made him feel good about that because he felt like he was cheap because of it. I said, no, 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 no. We don't have it the same here in Seattle. They actually charge more. It's a lot more expensive for reclaimed lumber here than it is there. So that's what's funny about it. But he don't be doing that. What the heck is that? Stidham in the shotgun formation. Third and 4, changing up the offense, and then he's pressured and pressured and pressured like crazy. He throws the ball. No, no, no way. No way. Ugh. It's okay, Mikey K. It's okay. So what the heck just happened here? And what is an ornith RNITHOPT? Oh. Yeah, that's like what Leonardo da Vinci made. That was like what Michelangelo made. I'm like, what the heck is that? I thought it was some kind of doctor at first. I'm like, what are you talking? Ornithopter. Ornithopter? An ornithopter. Such a strange name for. That was crazy right there. So let's get back to the game. That was crazy right there. What Stidham did. What is he doing? What is he doing? Come on, dude. What are you doing? Why did you do that? Just take the sack. What is he doing? Who are you throwing the ball to? Who are you throwing the ball to? For one, you can't do that's intentional grounding, right? Or something like that. Like for one, him throwing the ball like that, that's already a penalty, I believe. And two, since you threw it backwards, I don't know. Yeah. He was shoveling it to who? Who was he shoveling it to? The referee? And he literally almost shoveled it to the referee. If they get a turnover, if they score a touchdown on a turnover here, oh, okay, turnover. Oh, okay, so it's still a turn. Okay, yeah, still all right. Well, oh, I don't know how far y'all are ahead of me. I could watch the game on my Super Box, but I don't feel like it because I can't call it the same as if I watch it on my phone on NFL Plus because I have to like look at my TV. So sorry if I'm behind y'all. No Diddy. 2nd and 4. Drake May in the shotgun formation. Drops back on his second read. On his first read, he sees nothing. On his second read, to run straight up to get the touchdown. And a huge blunder by the Broncos QB to force a turnover in the end zone. Well, in the red zone, and he almost got a touchdown off of that turnover. It was almost a pick six or whatever. And then this was the closest the Patriots have been to the end zone this whole game. So, and even though the Patriots just scored, right? This is because of the defense. You know, yes, they scored on offense and did their job, but they got the ball back at the 10-yard line. Big defensive play to make Stidham. What? Oh man. So, you know, Sean Payton, he was known as having well, no, that's not Sean Payton. That's who got the turnover. It was Mike Vrabel, but it was that defensive coordinator or Vrabel's defense. From what I understand, Vrabel's the defensive head coach. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a QB to me. I mean, that sounds like, you know, the most valuable player on the, you know, position on the team. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Yeah, Josh Allen, that head coach got fired. Uh, what's his name? Sean. What's the? But who? What was his name? That head coach? Sean McDermott. Yeah, Sean McDermott. And they're seriously interviewing Philip Rivers. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. You know, Philip Rivers. You know, I've been advocating for a long time. I wish more, players would become coaches. I mean, it happens a lot, but not as famously. What I mean, like Philip Rivers. So, I mean, he definitely has, a lot of heart. He was definitely the best QB the Chargers ever had. The only one close to him is who they have now. But that'd be interesting. There's Robert Kraft, excited to see his team in the AFC Championship again. $11 Super Bowl appearances. That's crazy. 11 Super Bowl appearances. Broncos in a shotgun formation after that crazy turnover. Jarrett Stidham under pressure, nowhere to go. This time he throws the ball. He did a nice little arch. He did a nice little arch to throw it into enemy sidelines. He said, Here, since you want the ball so bad, take it. Just take it. Second and 10. Jarrett Stidham with more pressure than a rice cooker. In the shotgun formation, drops back, ball is snapped. He throws it on his first read to the running back who gets the much needed first down, number 12. Broncos trying to bounce back after that big blunder. Oh, there you hear it, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. There you have it. Yeah, well, I'm sure, definitely when we get into off season, when all these coaching things happen, and we'll be jumping on here talking about things, I'm sure. Cap's doing his thing. But if I got time to go any sports events this year, Seattle has got a big game here today against the Rams. I'm excited for that. The city's going crazy. Thank you for joining me here today, everybody. I really enjoy calling these games. Sorry if I'm behind on the clock, but watching it on NFL Plus or whatever app it'll give me the most accurate stream. There's Bill Cowher, former Steelers head coach. And there's what was his name? Kirk Cousins. And 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Jarrett Stidham in the shotgun formation, running back to his right. Ball is snapped. He drops back on his second read, throws it, and it's almost interception. He was trying to throw it to number 17, who was way away from it. But it was almost an interception to bring up 2nd and 10. So besides that one drive, the Broncos are just having a lot of trouble with any type of offense. This defense is really, really, really picked up with the pressure. Shotgun formation, ball is snapped, and he gets sacked about 2 seconds after he snapped the ball, 3 seconds after he snapped the ball. Number 90 wraps around him to pull him down. To bring up a 3rd and 18, and the Patriots defense is just a heavy defensive game. It's just the way it is. Defenses win championships, and these teams are just turned on, ready to go. 3rd and 18. The Broncos have 3 sacks. Patriots have 2. Bring up 3rd and 18. 1 minute, 50 seconds left here in Denver, Colorado. And Stidham in the shotgun. He drops back. Ball is snapped. He throws it to number 1, who gets for a gain of about 15, but they're still so far back from the first down. Are they going to go for a field goal? They're going to take a timeout. Someone took a timeout. It's the Patriots took a timeout. So, I guess not a bad time to take a timeout. I mean, so still got a lot of defense this game. Offenses are just not having any answers, but that's the way these games are played here in Championship Sunday. Oh, they're going to kick the ball. What was the timeout for? What the heck? That was the quickest timeout I've ever seen. This is more like time in. Number 16 is the kicker on the Broncos. Ball is snapped. Kick is up. And it's received by number 25, Jones, on the Patriots. Bring up a 1st and 10. First and 10, Drake May commanded his offense. Shotgun formation, drops back, hands it to the running back. He goes right up to the right and then keeps going a little bit more to the right to gain about 5 yards before he's stopped and pushed back. Bring up 2nd and 5. Drake May, shotgun formation, drops back, throws it to we got a lot of drops today. Number 85, the tight end. We got a lot of drops today. We got a lot of drops on both sides of the ball. And like I said, you touch it, the ball touches your hands, you got to catch it. Drake Maye is shotgun formation, number 85, the motion man, drops back, ball snap. He throws it to 85, who goes nowhere. And for a gain of about 2 to bring up a 4th down. Yeah, we got 3 and outs like crazy. Hold on, is that a backup QB? Oh, no. 4th and 2. And we got another punt. We got another puntorama. Oh, puntaroo. Broncos number 19 is going to be the receiver. Number 17 is the punter. Ball is up. Catch is good. Runs to almost the 50-yard line to bring up 1st and 10. The Broncos are going to try to do all they can to get one more score in here before the halftime. I don't know who's going to get the ball to start the second half. I believe it might be the Broncos because they're home. Sean Payton on the sidelines. I don't know who's calling the plays. Might be Sean Payton. First and 10. Jarrett Stidham commanding his offense. Drops back. Ball is snapped. Throws it to number 12, who dodges a tackle to, I believe, get the 1st down. That puts them in field goal range. With 41 seconds left here in the first half. Jarrett Stidham in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He has to run all the way to the right and down some because the defense is so heavy, and he tries to throw it to get the 1st down, but just no luck. Bring up 2nd and 10. And this Patriots defense is just they're upset that they made him look so good in that one drive. They've been upset about that. Jarrett Stidham in shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. He drops back, throws it to number 14 to bring up 3rd and 2 or 3rd and 3. Oh, 3rd and 4. For some play action completions, haven't had very many of those. Third and 4. Broncos in the shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. And he misses the field goal. Oh, man. Is it that windy out there? Or was it off? Was it deflected? Because it was like way over to the right. Oh, it's not that windy. No. And he's like, I'm getting fired. He's like, I'm getting fired. Drake May in a shotgun formation. 1st and 10. He goes to throw it to Stephon Diggs, I believe. Oh, no, it's number 9. He looks injured. Trying to get some offense here. Did he slip? Drake May in a shotgun formation. False start on the offense. Oh, on the defense. Oh, hold on. Oh, offense. Yeah, that's what I thought. Patriots kicker trying not to make the same mistake as the Broncos kicker. Drake May in a shotgun, drops back. Throws it all the way up for almost a Hail Mary type of play to number 9, but ends it with a Hail Fairy. I mean, a Fail Mary. Drake May in a shotgun formation. 3rd and 15. He's trying to put it all on his own, and he runs and runs and runs and gets the first down. Oh! Oh, we get 2 misses in a row here? Dude, I just made fun of you saying you're trying not to be like the Broncos kicker. So he got You mean to call it a game? Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's see. Let me drop the link. I dropped the link if anyone wants to jump in here. But this game is I mean, this game is very similar to the rest of the other playoff games this season. Yeah, I'm just taking a second here since we're on halftime. I'll be right back. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Bring up a third down here. Patriots receive the ball to start the second half. Both teams went out with two failed kicks. Third down. Mike Vrabel not looking happy on the sidelines, but maybe because it's freaking freezing cold out there. How can he do that without some cover in his left ear? It's so cold out there right now. My ear would be freezing. Okay, sorry about that. Patriots still having a lot of trouble here. Bring up a second down. They only had a gain of 1. So it's officially snowing like crazy out there. I don't know how Drake May. I guess he's in Patriot. He can handle cold weather. I don't know, but damn, be out there in the snow with no sleeves. It's crazy work. Drake May under center. Drops back, hands it to the running back who goes right up the middle for a first down. Drake May under center. Motion man number 13. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I guess he's really the only one that isn't a total rebuild because he's been there the whole time. Second and 6. Drake May under center. Drops back, hands it to the running back. He runs over, gets tackled immediately. I'll be right back. Drake May under center. I'm sorry, in the shotgun formation. He has to run. Damn, he's scrambling. Dude. Yo, he this is like the biggest play they've had all game. The way he just scrambled like that. Slowing it down for the show. He's like, here, I'll show you why I don't need to wear sleeves. Drake May under center. Drops back, hands it to the running back who goes right up the middle to be stopped even before the line of scrimmage. He ran into his own player. Drake May commanded his offense. Shotgun formation. Ball snap, drops back. Tries to like flea flick it seemed, to number 38, but Stevenson wasn't there. I don't know. Was that a flea flicker? I don't know. To me, it looked like a flea flicker. See? The way he paused with his hands was a flea flicker. Drake May under center. Motion man number 3 drops back. Throws it to his tight end. Finally gets some action here today. I think that's the most action that tight end has gotten today. No diddy. Number 85. I think that was a first down. If not, it's definitely an M1. Like, I don't know if it's third down. Might be 3rd and 1. Whatever down it is, it's 1. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not sure. 4th and 1. Okay. Drake May under center. Oh, is that a timeout? Oh. No, timeout. Fourth and 1. The Patriots take their first timeout. I wouldn't disagree, but I know some people would. All right, so 4th and 1. We got 8 minutes, 10 seconds left here. Drake May under center. They did the Drake May dash to try to get the first down. First and goal. So they got it. I see you tried to join, Matthew. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I'm still on commercial. And we're back. So I had a lot of commercials right here. Drake Maye shotgun formation. Ball is snapped. Hands it to the running back who goes right up the middle for a gain of like 4. Bring up second and goal. So this was the same drive that Drake Maye made that big huge run. So, he if they score another touchdown here, he's really put this game on his shoulders. So let's see. Kudos to him. Drake Maye shotgun formation, motion man number 8. Ball is whoa, that was crazy right there. I don't know what happened. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. When the ball was snapped and he didn't get it. Thank God the running back caught it. Thank God he's got a good player next. What was that? I don't know that. I don't understand what just happened there. That yeah, that was not well executed. That was you don't need you don't need plays like that right now. You don't need plays like that right now. Drake Maye shotgun formation, drops back and he's sacked. He's out here. He can't find nothing. He can't find anyone to throw to and is sacked. Bring up fourth and goal. That wildcat fucking play that they just tried to do, what the hell was that? You don't need to do the wildcat. Okay? Run the ball. Okay? To do a Drake Maye dash. But not this shit that you're doing here. Just do a dash. Like, What are you doing? Now you better get this. You better get this freaking ball in there because now you better not go 0 for 2. Oh, man, that was close, dude. Because if either team loses by 3, that's huge. I mean, hey, it's still points, but just the defenses, they just got no answer for him. Why didn't they try to run the ball? Why didn't they try to run the ball? McDaniels? Why are they doing Wildcat? What are they doing? This isn't the Dolphins in 2000. What was that? 6? 2005? What is this? Ricky Williams? Like what's going on here? First and 10. Broncos shotgun formation. Jarrett Stidham trying to have a bounce back here in this third quarter. Draws back, ball is snapped. He hands it to the running back, 38, runs over to the left and gets past the line of scrimmage, but then gets tackled. Throws it to number 38 for another drop. We've had a lot of drops in this entire game. A crazy amount of drops. that ball is slippery. I can understand now. Like, he had the ball and he made a football move and he dropped it. That sucks. Jarrett Stidham with a slant route, or just can't make anything happen offensively. And if Drake May keeps putting the team on his shoulders and doing it all himself, they could win this way. Okay, here we go. Drake May under center, 1st and 10, drops back, fakes the ball to the running back, and damn, another drop pass by Stephon Diggs, I believe, by a lot of players. And this whole game has just been that they couldn't, once they got to the red zone, they had to barely get a field goal. There's already been 2 other missed field goals, so just not a whole lot of movement on the ball offensively this game. 2nd and 10. Drake May shotgun. I think he was under center. He puts it on his shoulders again and runs and gets the 1st down. So and he's trying not to get banged up doing it. So if that's what he's got to do and it's working, I mean, if it works to a certain degree, more power to you. You just got to be careful. He's got grass in his helmet right now. he's trying to do everything he can. Number 81, motion man, Drake May under center. Drops back, hands it to the running back for a gain of about 6. Drake May's just doing everything he can. He's having a lot of trouble moving the ball around against this team. So that's what he's got to do. That's what he's got to do. Dang it. Now he's like moving his arm like you hurt his shoulder. Man, you can only do so much. Okay. And that's his throwing arm too. And he throws it to number 13 for a catch to get some much needed offensive action here. Third and 6. Drake May, shotgun formation, hands it to the running back who runs over to the right and just can't go anywhere. That's pretty much the last play was like. Bring up 4th down. What the heck is that? Thank you very much for the frog with a heart or a flower. What the heck? A little, some little gif or gif. And they're going for another field goal. Can he go 2 for 3? Oh, and he misses it. 1 for 3, baby. Now it's super windy there. Now it's super windy. Damn. 2 for 3. What are you, a McDonald's sandwich? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the weather has changed. Yeah, it got windy real quick. Real super quick. So still 10-3. No, 10-7. Still 10-7. We've had 3 missed field goals. So that's 9 points of offense. So lots of errors. There's been just as many errors as there has been really, really good defensive stuff. But there's been a lot of errors too. There's been a lot of drop balls this game. Players are just unable to catch it and hold on, or it bounces off of their hands. There's just been a lot. So I don't, and that was from the very beginning when it wasn't a freaking blizzard. Now it's a blizzard out there. Okay, y'all had a chance to play good when it was just cold. But now it's a blizzard out there. 1st and 10. Jarrett Stidham under center. Drops back, hands it to the running back who goes right up the middle. So yeah, I think after football is over, I'm gonna start taking courses again online. There's this program called Great Courses Plus. It's basically like going to college. It's very much the same. In fact, some of the courses that you can buy come with books and math problems and like CDs and stuff that you can do equations with. My grandpa got those for me. I have one on calculus and I have one on like astronomy or something. I forgot what the other one is. But there's that's Great Courses, but Great Courses Plus is an online website where you can watch. It's the same as buying the DVDs, but you actually watch somebody stand in a classroom and teach. There's no one in the audience, but he's still standing in a classroom and he shows like examples and stuff. It's just like going to college. It is so much like going to college. And I mean that in a good way. I mean that like you can rewind it and listen to what he says again or listen to what the teacher says again. And so I signed up on there because I knew about it, but I never actually did the online thing. And because I wanted to learn some stuff about politics. So I took like government on there. I started watching government ones, and then I started seeing all these other courses that they have on there. They have a whole bunch of courses. They got courses on everything. And it is basically just like going to college, because I went to college. I have a bachelor's degree. So, like, when I'm watching these, I feel like I'm in college again. And no, you can't get a degree from this, but if you took these courses, you could pass like tests that could get you college credit, I believe. But like some of these courses, it's just for educational purposes, but they're absolutely amazing. Like 20 lessons of like an hour long course on government and politics and stuff. Like, you can learn a lot. Drake May and Shotgun Formation, and it's cheap too. It's only like $20 a month, and they have audio and video. So like, if you just want to do audio, like if you're on an airplane or something, you can just do audio. And it's like listening to like an audiobook. And man, some of the courses that they got on there are so amazing. They got math, science, religion, politics, history. Drake May, Jarrett Stidham, Shotgun Formation, throws it to number 50. For a miss. Ball kind of bounced. He pretty much had it, but then the defender knocked it off of him. And they're going to punt the ball 4th and 5. So they're going to punt. We've had a lot of, almost every drive has been a punt. It's been some kind of kick, either a missed field goal or a punt. Almost every drive. There's only 2 drives that weren't a kick in kick form to end it. And still no in points, regardless if it's offensive kick or trying to get points off of it or not, because that's not successful either. There's been 3 losses, 3 misses, just all over the place today. First and 10. Drake May under center. We're in the 4th quarter now. 8 seconds left. And we finally get a nice first down by a running back. Runs up the middle. Going back to the running back again. Bring up the second down. We got a gain of like 2. Bring up 2nd and 8. It's freaking pouring down snow out there. Oh, CCRR. How you doing? How you doing in Bills land? You still crying? Running the ball again for a gain of about 5 to bring up 3rd down and 4. Patriots trying to wind the clock down with this lead by running the ball. Drake May commanding his team. Motion man number 8. Drops back, ball is snapped. 3rd and 4. He's looking, can't find anybody, and he gets sacked for a loss of like 10. Bring up 4th and 12. And we got another punt here. Bring up 1st and 10 around the, I don't know, is that the 30-yard line where the ball went out? And it is snowing like a Christmas movie in this freaking. It's like Home Alone in this movie right now. And some more commercials. And it's pouring down snow in Denver, Colorado right now. It's pouring snow like tears from CCRR after Josh Allen lost the game. So fourth quarter, 11 minutes 22 seconds left here from my seat in Seattle. And that running back running like he was running like a damn cheetah. 2nd and 1. Motion man number 19. Stidham drops back, hands the ball to the running back, who almost gets to the line of scrimmage, but before he stopped. Stidham hands it to the running back, who runs up the center and gets the first down. They were 3rd and 1. They converted to a 1st and 10. Couple nice first downs here for the Broncos for this drive. Maybe they're going to kick up some offense. I mean, they don't need much to beat the Patriots right now. So maybe we're going to see some offense kick up here in the last 10 minutes of the game. Number 8 drops back, ball is snapped. He's getting pressure. He runs over to the right, throws the ball over to the Patriots sideline. At least someone over there can catch the ball. So with the little success they had running the ball this drive, they can't seem to still convert really into anything to get it down field. 2nd and 10. Stidham under center. He's got all those receivers real far wide out to the right and left of him. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He was in the shotgun. I didn't realize that. And then the ball was almost intercepted. Who did he throw it to? Number 1? That had to have been a loss. 3rd and 10. Nine minutes, 8 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Jarrett Stidham under center, drops back, throws it to number 81. Fourth and 6. Ball is punted again. Another punt. This game is Puntopia. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Drake May under center, slipped, and then he went to go hand it to his running back who slipped to bring up 2nd and 13. Drake May under center, drops back, hands it to the running back who runs over to the left and gets to the line of scrimmage, but for a gain of about 2 to bring up 3rd and 11. So still not having much luck on either side. It feels like just keep having 3 and outs and 3 and outs and 3 and outs. Drake May not having any luck. Bring up 4th and 11. And we got another punt. In this Puntopia. First and 10. Jarrett Stidham under center. Drops back, hands it to the running back, who is just down immediately. See, it's damn. It's sunny right now here in Seattle. That's crazy. Two weekends in a row for the Seahawks. We got straight up sunshine outside. Okay, before the game. And the game is in like an hour or less. It says 3:00, so I'll say 3:15. So in a half an hour, the game will be on. Yeah, Jarrett Stidham throws it to number 12, who doesn't even get to the line of scrimmage before he stopped. Bring up 3rd and 12. shotgun formation. Stidham just decides to run it for himself. Bring up the 4th down and 4th and 5. Man. Are they going to try to kick it, or is this first conference championship game with 3 missed field goals? 1991 Denver versus Buffalo. Oh, CCRR. They had Jim Kelly. Oh, and another one. And another one. We got DJ Khaled. We got DJ Khaled as the kicker here, ladies and gentlemen. And another one. And another one. And another one. We're 1 for 5 here, ladies and gentlemen. I believe 1 for 5. I'm pretty sure. There's only been 1. There's been 6 of them. I'm pretty sure it's 1 for 5 right now. We got to add another one. We need DJ Khaled so bad right now. And another one. Oh, it was deflected. That's why it looked like it. That's why it looked like he kicked it. It looks like he tried to bank it. He banked it off of the guy's hand. You mean he wasn't trying to bank it off of the guy's hand? He said, let me bank it off this guy's ring finger. First and 10, Patriots. Drake May hands it to the running back. He goes right into a big pile of dudes for a gain of about 2. They're showing key play. Look at this game earlier. Look at it. Look how nice it is outside. And now it looks like Frosty the Snowman took a shit. Drake May under center, drops back, hands it to the running back. And goes absolutely nowhere. Third and 9. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left here in the Blizzard Bowl. Drake May sleeveless. Sleeveless in Seattle. Hands it off to the running back to get right to the line of scrimmage again to bring up the 4th down. We got the line of scrimmage. We got the line of scrimmage freaking the line of scrimmage scramble. We call it the scrimmage scramble at the line when you get all the way there and no shit happen. The scrimmage scramble. It looks like those videos of the Indian dudes or the guys in India that are cooking food. And they're like pouring soda in there before they cook the eggs. Or they're just picking up food right off of the table, sticking their hands in the shit. Scrimmage scramble. And they go, helicopter, helicopter. We got QB drama, and we got more missed field goals. We got more missed field goals than I don't know. I can't even think of something. Like even a double entendre. We got more missed field goals than the World Cup. And the ball is kicked up again. At least they can do that right. Oh, did I just lose power on my? Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Just give me a second here. Had to just reboot my stream here. Okay. 2 minutes 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. We got Jarrett Stidham under center. Ball is snapped. He drops back on his second read, throws it, and intercepted. Second interception of the day for Stidham. This one is a little bit more. This one could be the most impactful, though. Yeah, he just this game. I don't know what this game was. I don't know if it's too much for him because Drake May is having a lot of trouble, but I mean, but they've missed They've missed so many field goals. It's like it's not even. It's only so much his fault, but it's also only so much his fault because there's been so many missed field goals. That's like 9 points on Denver that they'd have right now. They'd be up 14-10. But if Denver hadn't missed, I think 2, so it would be 14-16. So they'd still be down. I think that'd be the score right now. So they still be down, I believe, to the pay. But yeah. So I mean, sometimes that's all your quarterback can give you is to get down to the field in order to get a field goal. Sometimes that's all he can do. And if you can make the field goals and you're winning, then that's fine. But I mean, he is backup, this is his first start. He didn't throw one. He hadn't had one down. So, I don't know how much that contributes to it. I don't, I don't. I mean, at least he had a week to prepare. But, it's not like they're getting slaughtered, 29-7 or something like that, or 32-7. So, and he looked really good on that one drive. Like, I was like, oh, it might be. Oh, yes, sir. Welcome.
Man, I can't believe this game right now. It's not. I've never seen a more miserable game in my life before, man. Like it's 10-7 and they I think the final score might be 10-7 if
Yeah, it's
Denver Broncos don't score any more. If the Denver Broncos don't score any more points, it might it might be the most. I'm about to fall asleep watching this game right now.
I know.
This is the most boring ass game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
People should just turn the TV off now because they know that. Ha- I can't believe people actually streaming this game right now. I guess
Yeah,
people
I
like
mean,
NFL football
there's,
that much that they're
there's
gonna be
only
streaming a game that's so boring. I mean, guess people like football that much that they're gonna waste their whole time on a game that is freaking meaningless and it's not worth anything. But people like football. I mean, I don't blame those people. They
yeah.
watch every single game, even though it's the worst game I've ever seen in my life.
Why are you a Broncos fan?
No, I'm a 49er fan, but the Broncos have Mike McGlinchey and DJ Jones and Talanoa Hufanga.
Okay,
Because like my Niners not in it, but
yeah,
the Broncos have like three former Niner players on their team. They
okay.
have um Hufanga, they have DJ Jones, and they have McGlinchey. Cause like my Niners are out, so now I'm picking now my next team to root for is the Broncos. If the Broncos get out, then I'm gonna pick the Rams.
Anyone but this. Why are you picking the Rams over the Seahawks?
I don't like the Seahawks
Well, why not?
because they beat my Niners.
Yeah, I know
We were
they
gonna
beat
win
your Niners.
we were gonna win we were gonna win the NFC Championship game. We were gonna win. We were gonna play.
No,
We were gonna be facing off against the Rams, but they beat us. So that's why I don't like the Seahawks. I'm going for the Rams.
man, you got to root
I'm
for
going.
the
I'm
team. No,
yeah,
you
but
got to root for the team that
so the
beat you.
Super Bowl is gonna probably be either Broncos or Rams or Broncos and Seahawks.
Not with Drake May putting this game on his shoulders.
I can't believe this game right now, man. Like, why are people even watching this game right now? Like,
You're watching this game right now. What are you talking about, man? Man, this is the culture, man. This is all we got right now. So this is all we gonna watch.
but
Right?
it's but
You're
it's meaningless. I mean, like I've seen an NFL game where the score is 0-0, and then it was all through through the it was tied, and then nobody scored a touchdown, and then somebody scored a touchdown, and then the game whole changed. The whole once somebody scored, the game totally turned on itself. But I've seen games when the scores is tied to like three quarters, and like in the fourth or like they come back, they score a touchdown, they take the lead. I'm like, I wish, I don't know. I hope the Rams and Seahawks. I hope the Rams and Seahawks game is gonna be way more entertaining than this
It
game that
is
I'm
gonna be
watching
more
right now.
entertaining. It's sunny right here in Seattle right now.
Yeah, so the Rams and Seahawks game is be good. That's gonna be a much better game to stream. But I've seen people they're streaming both
Mike
games,
Vrabel's
but
celebrating.
isn't that show that's showing that people are really committed that they're gonna stream both of these games,
Well,
the
yeah, dude,
Seahawks
that's what
and
we're all
Rams
here
game
for, though.
and
But hold
the
on a second. You're a
Patriots.
sports talk channel, and you don't understand what we're all doing here?
Talking sports.
Yeah. So that's if it's good or if it's bad. That's what we do. Right?
Yeah, but the reason that but I predicted Broncos to win. But if Patriots win,
Dude, your
my
prediction
brackets
should have
are
went out the window when Bo Nix broke his ankle.
my brackets.
No offense to Jarrett Stidham, but if you predicted them to win after losing their starting quarterback, then that's your fault. There's no way I would have picked them to win over the Patriots. I would have picked them to have a good game, but I wouldn't have picked them to win.
I mean, if you look at Jared Stidham, the last time he started at quarterback was against the I believe it was against the Raiders. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the last
I
time
don't
he
remember.
played for the Broncos.
Yeah, but both quarterbacks played like shit this game, so it doesn't really say too much, you know. Plus, he this is his first game of the season, but you know, there's both sides to that coin when it comes to what he did, but if it wouldn't have missed all those field goals, it would have been a better game because it would have had a lot more lead changes. If they kept making the field goals, we would have had a lot more lead changes, which would have been more exciting of a game. So they were just shitting the bed all over the place. But let me see. Let me scroll over and see, is the other game. The other game should be on by now. Let's see. Oh no, that's pregame. I don't know if it's on yet.
I mean, like, what were your what were if the what would be your thoughts if the Patriots and Seahawks made it to the Super Bowl? But a lot of football fans don't want to see Patriots and Seahawks. They've already seen that Super Bowl many times. They want to see Broncos and Rams, but
Well, that's
it
no,
ain't
that's
it ain't happening,
no,
man. Because Broncos lost. So if I
it's gonna
make
be
that prediction that we're
It's
Broncos
gonna
are
be
gonna move on.
Patriots. Well, well. Then tell the other teams to do better.
Yeah, because all like there was a
Dude, the
channel
Seahawks, but these two teams had a total rebuild
and
since they
and
last won
many
a
people
Super Bowl.
predicted that it would be Broncos and Rams. Like I went on a Niner channel and they predict and a lot of people are predicting that it'll be Rams and Broncos, but I don't think that's happening, man,
But
because
I mean, that was
it ain't happening
that was
because
11
Bo Nix.
years ago. The
You
last time.
thought it was all once Bo Nix got out with that injury. You thought that the Broncos' chances they weren't gonna win it. Like it's amazing they made it all the way this far to the AFC Championship game, but I mean that's like in its own right, that's a big deal because like you make it this far, you lose. That shows that you're committed to like you can make it this far because they
Yeah,
made it all this way. They made it all the way to the AFC Championship game. So that shows that Broncos are committed to play their hearts out and make it all the way to this point. End up losing, unfortunately. They lost, unfortunately. But man, my friend is a Broncos fan. I gotta call him on the phone and tell him that it's gonna be all right, man. Like your teams are gonna lose, but I gotta tell him your Broncos will wait till next year.
but hopefully both Knicks.
Because I have my friend who's a Broncos fan and he's probably gonna be really sad right now that the Patriots beat them and they're not moving on. So I'm probably gonna call him like today or something and tell him
You should
like,
be more
dude,
sad than
it's not it's gonna be fine, bro. Like
yeah, but hold on.
it's just like
You should be more. The bigger concern is the quarterback with the broken ankle, not this loss today. That's the bigger concern.
no, he but one of my friend who's a Broncos and he like this win was for Bo. Like the win if the Broncos won today, all the Broncos fans are saying that this win is for Bo Nix, like dedicate to Bo because he got injured.
Yeah, I
But
know.
that's so heartbreaking that this was supposed to be for Bo Nix.
But Bo is unfortunately their starting QB, so it's
But
not
this
like
win, I mean, if this win was dedicated to him in his like because like just like if the Niners played and then we were playing a team, we would say like this win is for George Kittle, like it's in it, if we win, this is for him, that's exactly what Broncos fans wanted this for Bo Nix.
yeah.
Like
Well,
even Bo Nix was in the stadium,
okay. Well,
he was sitting up in the
they make
skybox,
what
watching the
they win,
game
but for
up
him,
from over
they
there.
make the field goals. So I
I
mean,
feel bad.
really down to
So the two things I feel bad is that number one, I feel bad Bronco that it that Broncos lost in the AFC Championship game and Bo Nix got injured. So those are two bad things that happened. They
yeah.
didn't move on, and
You
Bo
can
Nix is
yeah,
out for the season.
they'll be back. They'll be back. They have a good organization.
No, but
And they lost one of the best QBs in the league. Okay, he had the best. He had, if you look at a chart, an XY chart or coordinates, and you look at the top right, which is like the best on offense and defense. He was up in the top right all season, up there with Sam Darnold for stats, for completions and errors and turnovers and all that stuff. So if you're going to lose that, I mean, it's yeah. I mean, he. No offense to Jared Stidham, but they obviously needed to make all those field goals too. They might have won if they made those field goals because they had more misses than the Patriots. So
I mean, for me, like in my parlay, I predicted
yeah,
Jared Stidham to have over 199.5 passing yards. He's so the reason why I don't like the Patriots is the Broncos. Jared Stidham sold my parlay, dude. I could have won some. I could have gone that
that's why you're
prediction
upset.
right,
You're
but
only
but
like,
Jared Stidham sold my
oh,
parlay. That's what I'm pissed about.
yeah, exactly. That's what you're
I'm
upset about. You
pissed
made
off
a bet.
about it.
What you talking about?
No, I predicted Jared him to have over 100. I picked the over for Jared Stidham, and he actually went the under. So I lost. He had 123. So I've seen a lot of my friends. That's why my friends don't make
Championship
parlays because they know
defense.
that if you pick the over and then he doesn't get the over, you lose money because you picked you picked the over instead of the under.
Yeah, that's risk of betting.
Yeah. But sometimes but sometimes I've seen my friends when they
Like this,
when they bet on.
kind of like this. Whenever you have a loss betting on sports, contact sports like this, these players are out there actually playing and they're getting hurt because of it. And because you lost a bet, you shouldn't feel as bad because players are losing more than that when they get injured, right?
Yeah, but sometimes I you know I've seen a lot of people when they bet, they put like $100 bet on like freaking the like they put it. I'm like, you're gonna lose money when you bet, right? Like, but
Yeah, but you
shit, people don't know that betting is a bad thing. Like some people have a addiction with gambling. That's that they have all
yeah,
these
but
phone
see you
numbers on things where you
gotta look
call
at it
them
like
to
this.
see whether you have
You're
an
gonna have
addiction with gambling. And you
regular
call them and say, like, look, I have an addiction with gambling. I can't stop. Can you help me? It's like when you smoke, you can't have when you
got
smoke
the number in your
or
phone.
drink, you have an addiction to smoking, right? People can't stop smoking.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, so it's an addiction, right? So how do you stop an addiction?
By by deleting that app is how you get rid of the addiction.
Yeah, because but yeah, but now you're losing a lot of money. Imagine like when you go to Vegas and you play on the slots.
Shouldn't bet
Imagine
on
how much money you're losing there, man. You're losing a lot of money there.
then you should bet on just regular season games. You shouldn't
I
bet on
am,
games because
but
it's way more
all
chance of
my
a big games. Look at people that do bets. Who bet? Who was
man, it's kind of hard when you see your friends betting. That's really hard, man. Because when you see your best friends, putting parlays and shit like that, and you want to do it too. I'm like, like, but they're like, it's just like when somebody else is betting and you want to do it. You feel like, look, all my friends are betting and they're putting in bets and parlays and everything like that. All like you want to do it too. It's
okay?
just like
You can't feel bad about that.
but
There's a
then
lot of people that got these. I ain't got a
all my
Bentley.
friends bet that like they go and sleep like that's why all these YouTube channels like they're sponsored like when you go to like somebody else's YouTube channel and then they're saying like sponsored by Sleeper and then they're putting they're saying like look you get they're like that's why all these ads on TV really upset me as they say like look if you put a $5 bet you win it says
That's why
$80
I like.
in money or something.
You know what? That's why I like watching the games on an app on my phone because I don't have to hear the commercials as much, and it's so much better to watch the game. It's so much better. I hate those loud ass stupid ass commercials.
I mean, imagine if imagine if imagine if the Broncos beat the Patriots, and then when they were playing in Levi's, imagine how cool that would be for Hufanga and Greenlaw and DJ Jones to play in Levi's, the place they played for. The memories will be back for them. Unfortunately, that's not happening. unfortunately that's not happening for them. Unfortunately, but I'll be pretty
That's how.
cool, right? If Hufanga and Greenlaw were playing in Levi's
Mm.
in like the Niners Stadium in Santa Clara, that'll be special. I bet there will be a lot of memories if that happened, but I feel bad for the Broncos fans that they didn't move on. They're not moving on to the Super Bowl, and they're not, and they're both, and their star quarterback got injured.
Yeah, their star quarterback got injured is the most important part
Hmm.
because they can always get back to the AFC Championship. So if you feel bad, you should donate to
No, I mean
helping get back.
like my best friend yeah, the loss hurts, but my friend wants the he feels that they should have won this game. That means more to him than, I mean, they both mean a lot, but I mean, as a Broncos fan, he wanted them to win, so he thought that this one, he wanted this one more. That's what, and who knows? Like next year, the Broncos might not even make it to the AFC Championship game next year. So this is the only time to see them. Who knows? They might not. The Niners,
No,
the Broncos won't make it
have a
next
lot of
year.
I have confidence in the Broncos. I think they could
But what
absolutely
happens if
make
they
it.
don't make it next year?
I have confidence that they can. If Bo Nix is healthy, if he's healthy, if I they if, even if they want to bench, if they want to rest him next season, I wouldn't be upset. But if he's healthy, then I believe they can absolutely go. They probably would have won today if he was healthy. I believe they would have won today. I believe they would have won today if he was healthy. 100%. So I have
But
100% confidence
but
that
as
they'll be.
a fan, I don't like injuries, and there's so many players got injured. You know, Bo Nix got injured, and
The game.
Kittle got injured.
I know, man. That's
It hurts, man. That's the fact of the NFL, man. You
yeah.
see a lot of
Thank you for
injuries, man. That's what
knowing.
Niners are struggling right now because they have Warner's out for the Niners, both is out for the Niners. It's just like they're struggling. Niners are struggling. I mean, I think Niners have to go in are probably going in a rebuild right now with all the players out for their out due to injury. I don't know.
It's
They're
just the way
probably
it goes. I mean,
Niners are
that's why
going
you
through a
got
rebuild right
to
now.
be thankful for. That's why I'm here. That's why I still come and watch the game and call the game and support the sport because there's players that are injured and they deserve support. So the only way you can support is to watch the game, even if it's a shitty game. So and hope that they can come back. So
But
that's
like,
how we get through it.
but yeah, like Patriot, you know, I feel bad that Patriots fans are probably celebrating right now. Um, and I bet Broncos fan like that. That's, I never liked that. Like when I go to a game and other teams I don't like the other team. They start celebrating. I'm like, dude, my team we just got beat, right? We just lost. For example, the Niners are playing like the Rams and we lost. Like, you know, I don't need Rams fans rubbing in my face, man, because
That's sports, though, man. You gotta get over
I'm already
that. You gotta
feeling
get over
pain
that.
already, bro. And then you're coming in and saying all these things to me. Like, let me just soak in like the loss for a moment. Just stop saying all this stuff to me. Cause my team. If I'm a Niner fan and my team lost, I'm already feeling bad already, man. I don't need you guys like rubbing in and saying like, you know, adding insult to injury. I don't need that. You know, you're rubbing salt in my wound. Like I'm already feeling bad. I'm like, that's why I don't like these fans. They get way too hostile and start, you know, doing all kinds of shit, all kinds of saying all kinds of shit to you.
Well, I'm gonna close this one down. I don't know if I'll start a stream for the Seahawks game, but
Man,
thank you
if
for
you
everyone.
do, if you do the Seahawks and Rams game, I could call the game with you if you do it. I'm probably not doing anything right now.
We can share the link. Yeah, if I run it, yeah. If
Yeah.
not, thank you for joining me.
If you run it, I'll
Oh.
join you.
All right,
But
y'all.
I'll see
Have a
you.
nice day. Thank you very much.
See ya.